Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching You. This is episode 5 of season 1. Hopefully guys have enjoyed the first 4 episodes. Last episode, it was really interesting. It got to a point where he was nearly caught. Joe was nearly caught for following Beck around. You know, he has put himself in some very close situations. Honestly, he's been around her so many times in situations where I thought that somebody should notice him, either just walking past, standing, looking through her window, you know, walking past her work, standing in the bar when she was doing her poetry, and even getting onto her school grounds, walking around, you know, like I'm surprised nobody's ever clocked him. And a book did go missing from Peach's, you know, bookcase after she was speaking to him while he was holding it in his hand, because he took it back, didn't he, for the little boy to read. And, you know, that nearly played a factor in it as well, because she, went and spoke to Beck and said, there's a book missing in this bookcase. And I saw Joe, he had it, he was the last person seen with it, and Beck was sticking up for him, saying that he would never take it, but he did. And she was the one that nearly, you know, got him exposed in this episode, because, well, we started with the aftermath of the episode before, where they had sex. Well, if you could even call it that, lasted like 1 second, and then it was both really awkward. And you know, Beck's got a text. She got up and she ran into the bathroom. It was a text from someone called the Captain. He was saying, I can't wait to come to town. You better have got that dress that I've been asking for. You know, I can't wait for you to wear it. I thought it was going to be like a sugar daddy, you know, somebody that turns up every now and again, gives her a bit of money, pops in 1 or 2 times a year, and that helps her pay her rent and stuff. And yeah, I was totally wrong. It wasn't her sugar daddy. It was her daddy. Yeah, it was a dad he was visiting. They haven't got the best of relationships, but, you know, he wanted to dress up. He goes to these, like, events with his new wife and family, so to speak, and he dress up in, like, olden time stuff. But it was interesting because Joe, he didn't know it was a dad. He was, you know, thinking what's going on as well, just like us. He seen where she went. He booked the hotel, the same one, next door. He was spying through the doors. He went to the same event. See what I'm saying? He's getting close, mate. He went to the same event. She kind of clocked him herself. She didn't really know it was Joe, but she did actually, like, walk around and she was looking. Peaches went into his store. She asked if Joe's there. The guy who works there said, no, he's not in today. You know, he's gone to an event or something. She rang back. She was like, look, Joe's there. He's at that event. Joe's panicking then. He had a decision to make. Does he bounce or does he stay? What happens? Yeah. He ended up staying. He was saying that he always comes to these events, and then he swung it and said, actually, you know what? I'm going to tell you the truth. I've come because I was following you. But he twisted it. He didn't say it in a bad way. He was like, I didn't like how things was left between us this morning. I felt really bad. I wanted to come here. I wanted to surprise you. I wanted to see if we could start, you know, over. See if we could sound it out. And it kind of worked, because her dad come over, speaking to him. And she was introduced. Obviously, this is Joe, kind of like a guy I'm seeing. Do you want to come for dinner with us later? She was like, yeah, sure, let's go. While he was there, obviously, Bex and her dad, they ended up arguing with each other. Joel tried to step in and help him. She told him to, you know, like, leave, you know, just go. I can't be, you know, bothered with you here right now. She was obviously upset with the whole situations, and they did leave. But obviously, as we fast forward towards the end of the episode, she rang him. She's like, look, sorry, I didn't mean that. I was going through a hard time. And they ended up dead sleeping with each other. You know, she turned up at his apartment. She done her own snooping. She asked around, found where he lived. She turned up. He was nearly caught. She had clothes that he stole from her house, you know, like a panties on the chair, t-shirt on the bed. He had a phone there as well. While he was kissing, he was trying to divert her head away. He was trying to tuck everything around. He managed to do that. They obviously slept with each other, and it was much better than the first time. He even got, like, some applause when she was texting her friends in the morning, and he was loving it, obviously reading it on the phone. And to top it all off, he snuck out, went to Peaches, put the book back, you know, looking for him. Like he said, the kid is a quick reader, and that takes all suspicion away now. So I'm interested to see where we go from here. Really enjoying the story, the characters, and I really would like to know if Peaches is going to be okay with him now. Now she's found the book, she can't accuse him. She can see that, you know, her friend Becky's happy, he's happy as well. And, you know, I just can't wait for the storyline to progress. So thanks for clicking on today's episode. If you do enjoy it, please smash a like, really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into episode 5 of season 1 of You.
Good morning. This is my favorite time of day, when it's just the two of us.
Were you watching me sleep? Creeper.
She don't know half of it, mate.
Breakfast, avocado salted, bacon crispy, every day. Your father was never consistent, and you're still healing from that. I protect your time. I let you focus on your work.
Ron and Claudia again? Can't you say something?
I don't like to mess with other people's lives. I pass the time by counting down to the next moment I see you. You're teaching me to be more patient and appointment viewing like The Bachelor.
My snooch is the third bowl of porridge. I mean, meet me halfway, lady. It's like insane.
That's hilarious.
Annika's decided I'm so amazing, which true, but joining Team Joe is just the latest move in her Cold War with Queen Bitch herself. Peach goddamn Salinger. She snipes at Annika's body. Annika rubs her assets in Peach's face, which, as defense mechanisms go, beats the hell out of crying.
This is so much more fun than Girls' Night Classic. You know, when it was just us girls.
I was going to say that, man. Why is he hardcore third wheeling? That is hardcore third wheeling, mate. Like, if they're watching The Bachelor, what is it, The Bachelor? Why the hell's he there? You don't have to spend every minute of every day together. You know, people need boundary space. Like, the way it started, kind of like this episode, it seems like we've fast forwarded quite a bit in time. I actually don't know how long in time, but he says that he's got a morning routine now. Do you know what I mean? And like, so she stays over. That is crazy, but they should be like boundaries, or time anyway, where they spend time with their friends. If I was them, I'd be like, you know, why is your boyfriend here? Like, is it supposed to just be us?
If I just keep being the perfect boyfriend, you'll realize that life is so much healthier away from this toxicity.
What's a book like this worth?
She's still trying to build a case that I'd be willing to swipe the damn thing. An original, a rarity.
Guess I better act quick before some desperate person tries to steal my little beauty away.
I'm trying, Beck. I am. But your friends bring out the worst in me.
Hi, Joe. This lace is busty. Hi.
I've been telling Joe we need to modernize.
Joe, I have 3.6 million followers. I'm willing to do Moonies for free out of the kindness of my big ass heart. Smart bitches get their brains juiced at Moonies #stacked.
Annika's turning her curves into an empire, inspiring the ladies, arousing the gentlemen. It would be genuinely empowering if it weren't so clearly a rebellion against being Peach's, quote, fat friend.
How's she a fat? Like, she's definitely not fat.
And what's this?
Why the hell is this not on your Insta?
Oh my God, screw it. This is the ultimate throwback. I just need a brilliant caption.
Bitches being our most authentic selves. Team Joe, 1, Peach, 0. You'd be proud of me, Beck.
Do you know what, right? If I was a female, right, I'll be all over trying to do the Instagram. Mate, there's too many thirsty people out there. If you can get that money, you make it, mate. Make that bread. Any way that you can get your money in, get it in, mate. Legally, obviously, legally. I'll be all for it, mate. Shame that, you know, not a female. But if I was, I'd be all over it like, mate, see, we get 12k something for a picture. Laughing. Absolutely laughing. I'd be spamming all day, every day, mate. Be making OnlyFans, whatever, all that stuff that anyone pays for. I'd be on it, mate. They make they make dollar. So much money.
You wanted to see me?
Guinevere, please sit. I'm glad you stuck with it.
Thank you.
My lit agent's assistant just got promoted and may be able to connect you with some jobs for hire.
Thank you, Allison.
I was sorry to read about your father's passing.
Whoa! I think you might be a little overdressed for sushi.
The theme of our evening is Fitzgerald and Zelda.
Ooh, which one of us is Zelda?
We begin at the Palm Court, where our literary couple famously danced. A horse-drawn carriage will take us to an even more
No
exclusive
way.
club where Zelda herself danced.
Hey, Annika. Whoa, what's wrong? What video?
I have black guys. They're like, damn, girl, you know? Where are the white guys that want a girl with a big butt?
But the timing,
Yes,
Beck, a video from college today in response to Annika taking a stand against Peach. Connect the damn dots. I made a mistake. Underestimated Peach. Her cruelty. Today it's Annika, tomorrow it could be you.
Mate, he needs to turn into Rami Malek in Mr. Robot. He needs to get his hacking skills on. He needs to deep dive in, get her IP address, go into her accounts, prove that it was Peach's, mate. Literally, that would be so sick if he done that. But I'm not too sure that if he's that good at doing that type of, digging. But social media, he's good at it.
Until yesterday, I put all my effort into avoiding Peach. But you know what they say? Keep your friends close, and your enemies keep losing your enemies because you're so goddamn out of shape. Peach starts every day by punishing her own body. Sadomasochist, orthorexic, jury's still out. Exhibit C in our tour of Peach's psyche. Gauche, demented. If this is the fruit of Peach's imagination, there's no telling what horrors she's capable of.
Is Joseph here?
Is
She calls him Joseph.
Morning, Joseph.
My professor is hooking me up
with an agent.
That's amazing and surprising, but you know, with my family and everything, I have agency connections. So I was gonna call a friend, Roger Stevens.
Why would he be interested in an MFA student?
You can write for magazines, totally. You know, that's legit honest work.
I mean, if you can introduce us.
Happy to. Yeah, he and I know each other from when he was a counselor in my Jew camps. We are gonna need you to shut this place down tomorrow night for a private party. Roger is obsessed with a sad and gritty New York. I'll take care of everything if you can just lean up a little.
The prosecution of minors in New York State. I hear what goes on when Ron gets drunk. You want options, legally defensible options. Maybe you're trying to figure out what would happen if you took a swing at Ron. You hurt him. Worst case, he hurts you back. You get punted from group home to group home to group home until you're 18. Or you get fed up and see if you can hack it on the streets. Read this instead. The Count of Monte Cristo. It's another Dumas. And we'll talk when you're done.
Do you know, my question is, yeah, about this Peaches, right? What is the, like, the coincidence, you know? Somebody's come in and give her a good offer. Oh, but I could do it better. You know, the timing. I was just about to get this big artist or, you know, this big publisher to... It's like, why? Do you know what I mean? Why? This is the timing. You know, that video, that picture was posted, boom, timing of that video. I've got somebody to introduce me here, boom, I can get you somebody better. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she always goes around that she's got good intentions. That's how it feels like it, but then... I don't know, man. Like, what is it her and Beck? I don't understand it. She's well obsessed over her.
You said this would be casual.
Oh, come on. I'll introduce you.
Wait, I need to get a drink first.
Don't be nervous.
The only reason an agent like Roger Stevens would even be interested in me are my stupid essays about my stupid dead dad, who is very much alive.
So give this guy a version of Beck birthed by the same formidable, creative mind.
Roger, this is Guinevere Beck, the writer I was telling you about. Well, I am gonna go check on the pear water. Roger keeps it tight. I guess the book business isn't always so pale and flaccid.
Did Beck tell you I started jogging?
Fun. Runner's high is better than sex. Find the right song and the whole thing becomes effortless. She's lucky she has me. Beck rarely knows what's best for her.
I couldn't agree more.
I want him to kill her so bad, but I kind of like how she's like confident in front of him, man.
Of course, password protected. It's too risky. Peach is already paranoid. So, these are the humans that made a creature like Peach. Food diary. Christ, is there no end to the neuroses?
Sorry, I'm so wet.
What the hell? I'd love to see what's actually happening in the present. Oh. I literally got the answer straight away.
Your friend is feisty. Can she write?
There's potential. Be gentle, turning her down.
Peach is trying to sabotage your career, and I have to know why.
Again, in the UK, you're not allowed to smoke indoors. I'm very surprised that you can smoke indoors, especially in a bookstore. One little misplace, everything's up in flames, you know, like, that is surprising, very surprising. Also, right, I know Shay Mitchell as Emily, yeah, from Pretty Little Liars, and the lights are in that. I don't like her in this. But it's interesting, isn't it? Because I feel like he has, from her friend's point of view of Joe, he's done nothing bad. Like, from our side, yeah, we got a different point of view of theirs, so we know way more info than, like, Peaches does. But what I'm saying is, like, the way how she's so hostile to him, the way she's so judgy, the way she's, like, doesn't trust him, and she's, like, you know, like, there's just stuff that she says to him and, like, tries to degrade. It's, like, it's mad, like, because I physically feel like he's not done anything bad to Beck, and Beck's constantly telling him how much she likes him as well, so, like, why is she not on board with it? What's her agenda?
Hey, Annika, how you holding up?
Well, I lost all my sponsors because they're all a bunch of pussies, a third of my Instagram followers. I mean, honestly, where's the witch hunt for the guy who saw a blackout drunk girl and decided to whip out his camera? Not too busy to party with Peach, though. But hey, that's Peach. Every day, it's just like Beckalicious this and Beckalicious that.
Hey, did Peach ever have any real pets?
Lame segue. I need the password.
Dalloway.
Dalloway?
Yeah, purebred Bichon Frise, obviously. You know who gets away with a self-deprecating joke that's a little risque?
And by risque, she means racist.
The fat girl. The former fat girl who is actually just embracing her body. I mean, girls won't let girls just be.
So, Peach is here. As in here in your apartment? Something about a stolen laptop.
Is it in the kitchen? Is it under the sofa? Some little hidey hole where you squirrel away all your stolen goods?
Stolen goods?
Yeah.
Here, slow down. I don't know what you're talking about. Help me out.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I mean, of course you didn't. just please don't put me in the middle of this.
I don't know. I mean, is there like some other more personal reason someone would mess with you?
Oh my God, Peach, weren't you just saying last week that you were feeling unsafe in your own home?
What if someone's creeping on you?
It wouldn't be the first time.
It wouldn't. This place, I'm sorry, I have to ask. Have you tried Find My Computer yet? It's just this little GPS.
I don't need you to mansplain. Find my computer. I know how to do it.
Peach, isn't that your place?
She didn't really think I'd be dumb enough to bring her laptop here, did she? That's the apology.
Joe,
That's what I was going to say. I'd be mad at her now.
That was some bullshit, Beck.
You know what? I don't have time for this. I was supposed to send my pages to Roger Stevens like an hour ago.
Doesn't care.
He doesn't care!
Party. Roger thinks MFAs are a waste of time, and Peach said herself she thinks that you are not ready. Wait, no, I'm telling the truth.
You're allowed to be jealous of Roger. I get it. You're a guy. But
gonna
the
flip
last
now.
thing I would have expected you to be was unsupportive.
I want to punish her for coming between us, but I can't. I'm not that guy. God, even the dog is
No,
pretentious.
it's not even that. It's,
Thanks for
it's
nothing, Annika.
Becca-licious.
Okay.
Told you, man,
Officially
she's obsessed
skewed.
with her.
I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but I'll know it when I... Oh, she's not threatened by you. She's
She's in love
obsessed
with her?
with you.
Yeah.
You know I love you forever, right?
You've got a stalker.
Hey, mate, that's crazy. So, Peaches is in love with her as well. No wonder she's panicking if someone finds that laptop, all that stuff that she's got on it. This stupid arty man. Where's your backup hard drives? You know what I'm saying? Like, I have nothing saved on the computer. I have a hard drive. Actually, the only reason why I have a hard drive is my computer can't hold all the memories for all the videos that I record and put on there. But still, yeah, you have a backup hard drive. If you was a creep like them, you wouldn't have it on a computer that you carry around all day everywhere, would you? So that's mad. I can't believe that she's obsessed with her. I did say what's her agenda. She is, I think I might have said it as well, like she's obsessive but I didn't think that she'd be like in love with her. That's mental.
A girl grows up in a strict, old money family where any deviations from tradition are punished. She develops a harmless crush. She takes her normal, healthy feelings and crushes them, nurses them in the dark. Runner's high is a myth. Why the hell did I take up jogging again?
Look at you, like a little literary hooker. Get in. Thank you for being down to ride. I've got this Met benefit lunch downtown this afternoon. I figured you and I could just bang it out. Loved every page.
Oh my God, really?
Fathers are the worst. I think some
That's
of
when
your
he said
stuff
bang it out
is
before.
problematic.
Wait, what do you mean?
Addiction is a disease, and you want to put your dead dad on trial for being a victim?
It's meant to be about forgiveness.
I skimmed. Like, is it like daddy, like daughter? Ow, shit.
What the hell? What are you doing?
Will you relax? Peach was right. You have a lot to learn. You think sobriety
was
created
right.
Joyce Carol Oates, sweetheart?
You have a problem.
Yeah, well, you're a judgy little bitch.
Could you pull over?
I am not female, so I am never in those situations. But like, I don't know how often that happens, but people say a lot. And but this show's highlighting it a lot. I just think it's mad, man. Like, what are people thinking in their head? I can't understand it, mate. How can you just go over and touch somebody, yeah, and just think that everybody's going to be chilling and all fine? Is it like the third time it's happened in this show? It's on episode 5, so it's got to be a common thing, literally. Like, what are people thinking? I just can't get it. It's so awkward, right? I could never put myself even in the position to put somebody in such of an awkward thing without like, and then imagine being a girl as well, mate. I literally, I can't believe it. It stresses me out. I can't believe there's people out there that do stuff like that. It's madness. And as well, the way he dropped it in as well, mate. He said, let's just go and bang it out, yeah? Knew what he was insinuating straight away, but I thought I'd let it play out. And then he was just a creep again, another one. I'm glad that she never accepts any of their advances as well, mate. Some people just take it, which, if they do it, I ain't going to judge them at all, because some people, yeah, just like me, one small pain for long-term gain. That's what they think in their head. And you know what? I would do it as well. If I knew for a fact that a little bit of pain was going to get me into the next place where I wanted to be, then I might take that as well. But she's got morals, mate, and I do respect it. And I hate people like him. Literally, what a scruff. And also, he said Peaches was right as well, yeah? Peaches was right. She better hear that in her head, because that is a statement that Joe said that he heard them speaking and she didn't believe him at first.
A smart one. It's all about the long game.
My mom needs help now.
Sometimes putting yourself between two people is a surefire way to make things worse.
Peckish,
I got your SOS. Sweetie, what's wrong? Come here.
You set me up. He never wanted to sign me. This whole thing was just designed to humiliate me.
Hey, calm down and tell me what happened.
He didn't even read my stuff. You threw me under the bus. She's got a lot to learn. Go to hell.
I don't know what your boyfriend told you.
Don't lie to me, Peach. I'm not stupid. I'm not Annika. Oh, come on. Annika may not remember the night she went on that rant, but I do.
You accusing me of sabotaging Annika?
And me and anyone else who edges into your spotlight. It is exhausting being your friend.
I mean, it was a favor, Beck. And I don't need to love your self-absorbed poetry in order to be kind to you.
Rich girl don't get what she wants.
Beck, come back.
Now she's going to go and spew at home that I'm the perfect person and I didn't do anything wrong. It's everyone else's fault. Don't even say how.
I owe you an apology. You were right about Peach's douchebag agent, about Peach. Oh, you must hate me.
I loathe you. Get out of here! You trash goblin!
Whatever, this place is a dump.
You'll ignore that.
You think? You need to stop calling me.
What did it say? You're right. Took some pills.
Which pills?
Why, man?
All of them.
Crying out for attention again. You've gone out to sabotage your friend. She's called you out on it. You've gone home, made it all about you, literally. Like, I have got no sympathy for you, Peach.
Joe, I need towels and there's an naloxone spray in the guest
It's gonna
bathroom.
go well slow.
Which one is that?
It's downstairs.
Smart. What a smart guy.
That's good. Get it all out.
No way. Peach logged her own suicide? 200 milligrams ibuprofen. 15 milligrams Wellbutrin.
What the
There
hell?
isn't enough in her system for a light buzz, let alone an OD. This whole thing is an act.
I would take a
If this
picture
is real,
of that.
she needs to go to a hospital.
If this is real, did you even try to find the naloxone?
I'll say my name's Joel.
Joe, will you wait outside?
What if instead you just stay the night?
Whatever you need.
I don't know, man. She's as creepy as him, man. Like, honestly, it's like she does it in a different way.
She could have died.
We're not that lucky.
You two had one fight. She tries to off herself like that? It doesn't add up.
I've talked her off of a ledge more times than I can count.
I understand that I'm too late.
Yeah.
There's too much history. I understand without a shadow of a doubt. Peach wins.
Hands. Do you know what's funny though? When he says Peach wins, I feel like 99% of relationships, the friend would get the win in that situation. So, I would go so far to say every relationship. I'm not gonna lie, mate. You're telling right. Get this right. Put it into straight. One of your friends has just nearly killed himself. Regardless of it's taking pills, jumping off a ledge, whatever, shooting himself, stabbing himself. You stopped it. You got there in time. They're okay. Yeah? But you come with your partner. Both of you just turned up at the same time, helped them. And then the person that was about to do the suicide said, look, can you please stay the night? Yeah? You stay in the night. And the partner's going home. And I would say, I just said 99%. I'm going to a sure 100. Every time. Every situation. Every single time. No matter who you are. Friends are winning over relationship. Maybe not friends are winning over a relationship in terms of like, I believe you, or I love you more than I love you. But in that situation, friend will always win.
I was a normal guy, supposed to compete with a rich, unstable stalker who'd rather fake her own suicide than be apart from you. She's probably sinking her claws deeper.
As a kid done something.
This place is going to solve our problems?
Are you high again?
Another person I failed to help. I thought I could better myself for you. I couldn't.
Tough one, that one. That next door
I
one
tried
is
to be
so
the perfect
hard.
boyfriend. The perfect friend to your friends. My feet, runner's high. It is pretty great.
He's not done that. Oh, he has done it in public. Oh, it's a rock as well.
Oh, she's dead. Of course she's dead. She fell. She was running and she fell into a rock. Over and over again. Okay, let's be real. She was attacked. Someone attacked her, but maybe they had a good reason, right? You forced my hand. That's on her and her family for screwing her up. I had to, Beck. I had to. And I knew you'd never forgive me, but she gave me no choice. How many guys are willing to do anything for the person they love? Honestly, Beck, you're lucky to have me.
Has that actually happened or is it not? It's interesting. Again, I'm going to point out, if this was real life, he would get caught. The reason why he would get caught is because, yeah, he's threw that rock very close to the scene. Now, That rock would have blood on it from her with the blood. It'll also have his fingerprints on it. If he had the intention of going out and hitting her, then he would have wore gloves. I don't understand it. I like it, though. It's interesting. He's done it under a bridge. He's committed, mate. He's hardcore committed. It's really fascinating.
What's done is done, and now there's nothing standing between me and Paco.
Whoa,
what did you do? Well, Beck, you asked me to help Paco, but turns out you're gonna save him because it's thanks to you that I know exactly what to do.
We need towels. Does your mom have any naloxone?
Oh, no, it's not. Oh, a kid's gonna do something to him. He's gonna hit him with. Oh no, it's not.
The universe has a funny way of keeping us humble. You are the reward for all my suffering.
Peach was attacked. I'm headed to the ER now.
She's alive?
He's alive, yeah. Shit. And it's I was gonna say beneficial for him as well because his face has been done in, hasn't it? So he could kind of say, you know, it's not me. I wasn't there. I was kind of in this situation. The timings would be very close to each other, wouldn't there? So Peach never put up a fight. So it's interesting. To me, it would kind of help deter the suspicion away if he turns up all bloody himself saying, yeah, I've just been scrapping with the next door neighbour over, you know, obviously Peaches. She would know if they put up a fight, or they would find it in the hands. No, she'd have some bruising, scratches or whatnot. So again, kind of work in his favour, but they insinuated that she's not dead. Well, I don't know. He just said she's alive, but she could be on her way to the hospital and dying. You know, she could be in a bad state. So again, man, they've left us on a good cliffhanger for the next episode. Okay, and that is going to wrap up episode 5. I'm really enjoying the show. I'm not going to lie. There's lots of talking points, lots of interesting things that you can dig into. You know, we've got to start with the obvious one. Joe, again, attacking somebody else in the name of Beck, so to speak. The guy's obsessed, isn't he? I don't know how long... I would love to know the time frame of how long they've known each other, or he's been following her, because obviously he's killed Benja, and now he's tried to kill Peaches. You know, he's chased her in the park. He's absolutely smashed her over the head with a big rock, and he's threw it. It looked like he was panicking, though, and ran off. And then it's like a bit of poetic justice. You know, he did get some beating back delivered to himself at the end. But what I find mad is, like, he clearly just saved that guy. Clearly saved him, and the guy's obviously just got up, fuming, and took him out. And, you know, like I said, though, because the time frames will be quite close together, I think it can deter the suspicion away from him, because obviously, like I said in that little bit there, that Peaches, if she did put up a fight, you know, trying to defend herself, she would have some sort of marks on her hands and her fingers, and she doesn't have that. So, and Joe can come and be all battered and bruised and say, look, I was just being attacked over here. I was clearly not over there. I mean, you wouldn't say that because that would raise suspicions, but, you know, so to speak. But again, like I said, we found out in this episode that Peaches is hardcore stalker of Beck's. Just the same as Joe, but a female version of it. But she does it in a different way, where she kind of like... The way she does it is, well, she takes pictures of her, like when she's sleeping and at parties and stuff. But then, again, the way she insinuates herself in Beck's life is different to the way Joe does it. Like, she does it by kind of dropping her in situations and then making her kind of feel bad. And then, I'm here for you, you know, or like setting her up and then she falls down. It's like, I'm here for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so she obviously... set her up with a guy so that she could try and get a book published, knowing that she's not fully good enough right now. She's still in the learning phase and he wouldn't actually accept it. And then when he knocked her down, she come running to Peaches. You know, she'd need a shoulder to cry on, a friend, you know, an apology, and, you know, I'm sorry it didn't work out, maybe next time I'll hook you up with somebody else. But again, like I said a few times this episode, the timing and all the Peaches stuff that she does around Bex, before obviously we found out the information that Joe said, is suspect. You know, that video of the friend being racist when she was talking about white guys and black guys and stuff, then it got posted anonymously, like, it's just, again, very, to me, it's so obvious. It was a picture of Peaches that she obviously wouldn't like, that was posted online, and then boom, straight away, retaliation reaction against you. Now, Beck obviously put 2 and 2 together. She's not stupid. She knows the score. She's called her up on it. The guy in the taxi, in a limo, was saying, yeah, Peaches was right, etc. Joe said that as well. He heard Peaches say it. And she's gone and confronted her. She was mad. She's, you know, shouted at her saying that you're not a great friend. It's hard being your friend, trying to keep up with everything that you're doing, you know. You just setting me up to fail. Like the guy as well, man. Creepy in the limousine, touching her up, feeling her up. What is it with people? Why did he think that's an okay solution? I don't get it. I never will get it, mate. What about boundaries, yeah? What about respect? People don't have it. Or this show's insinuating that people don't have it. I would hate to be in that position of a female. I mean, I would never be in a position of a guy because my head doesn't work in a creepy way like that. I don't understand. Like I said, I physically don't understand it. I have a sister. I have one sister. And also I think of, like, imagine her in that situation. How can any, like, I would be fuming, literally. I want to track it down. I want to smash that car up and everything. So, like, I don't know, like, are these creepy dudes, are the only single, like, siblings? Are they never had any respect for women in their life? No authority figures, nothing? I don't get it, mate. This show's insinuated twice it's happened. Two people have tried to make a pass at her, tried to, like, blackmail her. The industry, man, it's crazy. In these professions, in film, in music, in books, in everything, you always get those creepy dudes. I feel like, honestly, I feel sorry for anybody that gets force put in these situations, because it's like it's kind of like I was saying in the episode, it's like, do you take one for the team, and the team is just yourself, like, in terms of, do you take a small term pain for a long term gain, or do you have too much self-respect? Now Bex has the respect, and she's rejected it twice, which, you know, fully respect her for it. But these creeps need to go, man. Like, every time it happens in real life, you need to get called out. It's like the Kesha situation. Do you remember, like, Kesha? Like, she was saying that her producer or something, like, has been raping her for years, and she's been locked into an album thing, and they're trying to make her make, like, 4 albums, and she took them all to court and everything, and they lost because it was, like, her against Sony. But then Sony sacked the guy because of the bad pub. It's madness. Like, what people force people to do is crazy, and I do respect every single person that's willing to stand up for themselves, whether they're going to put themselves in a worse position than he was, whether they're going to lose the scholarship, whether they're going to lose the book deal, whether they're going to lose the friends, yeah. They got the respect for themselves, so I mean, I do like it. Now, this episode, again, ended really interesting. Looks like he's tried to kill Peaches, and it's not happened, and it's just going to set up for a very, very, very exciting back end of the season, because in this episode, like I said, she's expressed a few times that Peaches has tried to kill herself numerous times, and each time, obviously, it brings them closer together, because she's like, I might do it again, will you stay? Of course I will. In bed, you know, like, they're cuddling, hugging. That's all Peaches wants. It's the way she draws her in. It's just another way of manipulating somebody, and it's from a female perspective of it, which I think is really, really fascinating. Now, like I said, with Joel's previous girlfriend, before he met Bex, the one that broke his heart, the one that he said moved to Rome, I feel like he has taken her out. I said it a couple of episodes back when it was first introduced, but I feel like now he's willing to do this to, I was going to say Emily, but Peaches, that he's done it to her as well. And I would love to know how many bodies he's actually got on his record. The guy's madness, the guy's fully committed. He's got so much info all over his apartment as well that she can find out. He needs to be, he literally needs to be careful. But again, like I said, next episode is going to be great. It's Peaches Live, is she not? I can't wait to find out. Thanks for clicking on today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please smash the like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.